During this video, we're going to be diving into targeting groups with the Google AdWords for video. Now, this is a little bit different because if you are used to just, the normal Google AdWords or the Facebook PPC, each time you create an ad, you choose your targeting groups right then and there for that individual ad. Well, it's a little different for the Google AdWords for video on YouTube because you can create what they call targeting groups. And you can take these groups of demographics and apply them to any video that you have. And you can also apply multiple groups to one particular video. So let's say that we have targeting group 1 and targeting group 2, which are completely different sets of demographics. We can enable both of them for just one video, and that means that video will be shown if the demographics are met for targeting group 1 or if the demographics are met for targeting group 2. Now, if I only wanted my ad to show for targeting group 2, then I would just edit my ad settings to remove targeting group 1 from the list and only target, targeting group 2. Okay, so we're going to dive in there. I know it sounds a little confusing. We're going to dive in there and explain how all of this works. So let's go ahead and jump in. If you recall, when I made my first campaign, we created the demo group number 1 targeting group. So I'm going to click on that here, and it's going to jump in there, and we can see that we targeted men and women between 18 and 34. We have the age tab here. We click on gender. We can see that we targeted male and female. Parental status, we targeted people who are not a parent. And for interest, we targeted people who are into auto parts and accessories and auto repair and maintenance. So I could take this targeting group here and apply it to any of my video ads. Now, at any point that we want to edit this particular targeting group, we could do so. For example, for the age, you can see we can click on this demographics button here, and we can add additional ages. We can change the genders, so we can change the parental statuses. We can click on interest over here, and then we can click on the interest button, and we can add additional interest if we wanted to. And if you want to create a new targeting group altogether, I just went back here and I clicked on the targets tab up here at the top, and now we have the option to just create a new targeting group altogether. So I'm going to do that here. We're going to name this targeting group 2. From here, we can choose if we want to apply this to our videos or if we don't want to apply this to anything right now. So I'm going to click on edit, and right now we only have one video ad, and that's called demo ad number 1. So we can choose to apply this group to this ad or nothing at all. So I'm going to choose nothing at all for now. I'm going to save that. Again, we're going to choose our bidding. How much are we willing to pay? I'm going to do 10 cents per view. Down here again, we have our demographic. We can choose our ages, gender, parental status, and our interest. Next, what we can do, and what I really wanted to dive into during this video, is we can narrow our targeting by clicking this little drop down menu here, and we have topics, remarketing, keywords, and placements. And these are just filters that we can apply to our targeting group to really narrow down the field of people that we are targeting with our ad. So I'm going to choose topics, and basically what we can do is we can add additional topics over here to target people. So I can choose auto and vehicles. We can break this down even further by clicking on the plus symbol, or we can add just the entire thing, which I'm going to do here. Now, the difference between topics and interest, because if you remember, I can click on interest and I can add auto as well, and I can add the auto and vehicles market or the auto parts and accessories just like that and be done with that. And now we're targeting the same people, but the difference is for the topics, me choosing autos and vehicles means my ad is going to show to people who are currently watching or on a page about autos and vehicles. For the interest being autos and vehicles, that means my ad is going to show to people who have shown interest in autos and vehicles no matter what page or video they're watching. This usually means people who have subscribed to channels related to autos and vehicles or something of that nature. They don't necessarily have to be on a video about autos and vehicles for your ad to show to them. The next thing that we can do are the keywords, and from here we can enter keywords that we want our video to show up for on the YouTube search, YouTube videos, and the Google Display Network. So for example, the video that I chose was how to change your oil, so I could enter how to change your oil. I can add that, and it also gives us related keywords, so I can go through here and add all these ones. How often should you change your oil, how to change the oil in your car, things like that. And you can go through here and you can add all the different keywords that are related to your video ad and whatever keywords that you want to show up for when someone is searching YouTube or Google, and then click on done. And the next thing that we can do is the placement. Now, clicking on this, we can add placements for our YouTube videos. So what we can do is we can add unique websites or placements within those websites. For example, we can target, blogs that are related to our niche. We can target news sites or, any kind of niche related website. We can target YouTube partner channels. We can target other videos. So I could enter youtube.com and add that one there. I could enter Humble Mechanic, especially if I'm targeting that niche, humblemechanic.com, and add that there. And basically, I'm telling Google where I want my ads to be shown. Okay, I'm kind of narrowing it down and telling them what sites I want to be put on. Okay, so I could be on YouTube, and I could be on Humble Mechanic, and I can leave it just like that there. But that's all and the only places that my ad will show. And when you're done with that, just click on Done. Now, as you can see here, our targeting is getting pretty, cluttered here, and at any moment you can come in here and you can edit the information, or if you no longer want to use the topics or the keywords or the placements, you can come in here and you can just simply click on Remove, and that's going to remove that from your targeting group. And when you're done, just click on Save Targeting Group, and now you have another group that you can come in here and you can apply this to any of your video ads that you want.